first I would say I do like personalizing my solutions,
Yes.
because I know the goal that you have with the goal that the next person or the person watching this has is different.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever that you are watching and viewing us from. It's a pleasure again to host this session. It's a session that we always wait to do because of the passion that we have as far as women are concerned. As all of you know me, my name is Dorothy Mkunzi, the host of Women Connect Show. It's a platform that I enjoy interacting with people for the fact that it touches the women agendas, the women issues that are facing them on daily basis. Like I said earlier in the previous podcast, Women Connect is a show that has been brought up from a place of love and passion, and because women are very important people in the society. And the main objective of the Women Connect show, it will be more so focusing on women issues, cutting across career-wise, politics, governance, everything that touches women. That is what we are focusing in. So it doesn't matter where you are, what you do in life, as long as you are a woman, you're in the best place to be. So today, even as you look at me, I feel a little bit tensed because the person that is here, hey, is a guy that is his intellect level is very high. Even nasikia tu niko challenged by them. Let me be honest. It's like I'm having my lecturer. It's like I'm having my CEO with me here and he's interviewing me. So that is a feeling that I'm having right now. So ile niko nayo sahi ile ya kusema I am on it. But deep down, just know this person is challenged by the level of information that you have. Your intellectual level is very high. And I think those are some of the things that women are looking for. A person that can guide them through. A person that is knowledgeable. The era of let me consult and then come back, I think it's gone. Now we need someone, ukiuliza this is the way to go. So I'm so honored to have you on board. Karibu sana Moses, utuambie who you are, where you're from, what you do, and what you feel about women. Because these are women things. So karibu Moses.
Thank you, Dorothy. First, I feel I am flattered. Introducing myself, my name is Were Moses. I represent a company called Strive Creatives, and today it's a pleasure to be hosted by the Women Connection. Being that I'm also focused on empowerment and also sharing insights in these spaces, it's really a privilege to be a speaker in this great session as we demystify AI and also engage about opportunities that women can also leverage in the digital space, because we can't live digital when you talk about AI, because that's where the real goal is at the moment. So when it comes to these conversations about opportunities and even the future of the skills of the workforce, a lady is someone who has always been seen distinguished, particularly in Kenya, and all the forces are always for them. Be it opportunities, utasikia inua dada, inua jamii, zote ni zenyu, lakini sisi tumeachwa. So I'll be sharing great insights and opportunities, and I really appreciate you to be hosting me in this session.
Wow. Welcome once more. It's a pleasure actually to have you. I don't take you for granted. I know you're a busy man, and that of course you've left so many other things so that you'll be with us here. So feel appreciated and recognized. Without further ado, because I know you have other meetings that you need to catch. So let me just ask you the questions, you give us the info, because we really need it. Like you say, technology is something that we cannot assume in the lives that we are right now at the moment. So maybe you can tell us, what is AI? Personally, I don't know. Let me be honest. Take me the journey.
That's a great question, and especially with how you started and how you echoed on an era or an area you had talked about that we can't assume. about technological disruption, particularly in the workforce and also with opportunities for women. If we look into that particular area, we have seen massive layoffs, unemployment, and the disruptions are also on how businesses are done. And now this is also moving to opportunities in the job market, how we have to shift our mindset to prepare for those jobs that we used to take, or just prepare for them normally, initially, and also on how we show up in our businesses every single day to set the systems, and also how we look into various systems and infrastructures in the organization. So when we talk about AI, this is just a simulation of human intelligence in machine forms, in a way that it helps us to learn, to think, and to achieve various goals and objectives. Assume you want to do some research. You can now come into various systems that have been developed, and then you prompt in some information, and then it gives you a feedback. You want to do some research about your business, you want to know about some opportunities, or you want to get insights on some strategies that you can use in your business. Now you can come and do that inquiry. Assume you are working in a customer service role at the moment. I want to give an example with Safaricom, right? Now they have developed various systems, which when you make various calls and inquiries through the phone call, you get an immediate response through the chatbot on some days. And now we have Zuri also from Safaricom, that when you ask, then you can receive feedback. When it comes to the CRM, if you have interacted with some websites, you find that they are chatbots where you can do some inquiries. So when you talk about AI, it's just various systems that now have been developed with human intelligence is meant to assist us in achieving some goals and objectives using machines and systems, so that it can be easy for us to be more efficient, productive, and we can get better results.
Wow, that was so informative. Like, and maybe to ask you, it's called chat what?
ChatGPT, chatbots,
and AI. How do they correlate?
So the AI, artificial intelligence, this is the knowledge which we need to rely on, like the primary source of data that gives us the capability to internalize and understand what we are trying to build. Assume you have a particular objective in your business or at the workplace. Assume you are in HR,
exactly,
right? You are looking for a job and you want to apply for a role. So you can come to ChatGPT, which is also a form of an AI modeler, and then you prompt in, "Hi AI, acting as a digital marketer with 10 years of experience, I would like to apply for the role. I have to know what I'm trying to apply for. I'm trying to apply for the role for a chief growth strategist or officer in this organization, and these are the goals that I would like to achieve there. So come up with a resume for this role and a cover letter." So it's going to give me a feedback. So that's the chatbot. Assume I would like to have a system in place for my customer service where people can fill up inquiry forms, and then after filling up the inquiry forms, I give them personalized feedbacks. I can come up with various, based on my business model and understanding of this business, I can formulate various questions that customers do ask, put them into the chatbot or the system I'm trying to build. And then when customers do these inquiries, they can be in a position to receive the feedback in real time. So this will assist me to cut off various employees that I might have needed, even in the middle of night, for them to be served. So it increases that customer service level for my business, and improves the customer satisfaction, because I know if I contact this brand, they are reliable, the feedback is instant, and I get to be served instantly. Just like every single day we have used AI. When I was coming here, I used Google Map, and I believe, you know Siri? Siri, have you heard about Siri?
Like no, like we were discussing earlier on, and I told you sometimes I hear my daughter communicating something in the tablet. So I'm like, "What are you saying?" And then she says, "I want to see that cartoon." So I'm like, "Why can't you just type?" Then she's like, "No, I just speak and then it comes." So is that the same thing, or?
Yeah, that's voice search AI. That has also various chatbots. So it helps you to get that feedback, or gives you feedback on what you are trying to find on the internet.
I think it's a good thing that we need to learn, because like we had said earlier, technology it has become the thing of every day, every interaction that we do. So assuming now I'm in HR right now, and I'm a woman, and I know there are other women in HR. How do you think AI is beneficial to them? Not unless to HR field, but cutting across. How is AI beneficial to us?
When you talk about the benefits of
And especially
AI,
in business, in online marketing, and all that. How can you tell us some of the advantages that AI can have to us as women? For the fact that I remember when I was interviewing the first guest, she said she's a CEO, she's a director, she's a wife to the pastor, she also do mentorship to women. What do you think AI would be of benefit to this person?
That's a great question, and I want to look at it on different scopes, because in a society we have different groups and classes of ladies. There are people who have figured out life and they know where they are. They just need that push over to the next step. And also there are people who are also still thinking or seeking opportunities on what they can do on their everyday life. So when we talk about the benefits or opportunities that have come with AI in this day age and era where we have these tools and ecosystems, one area that I want to echo on is particularly on entrepreneurship and business. That's the first area I want to look into. So first, if you are running a business or you are thinking about building up a business, be it a $10 million business or opportunity,
why not?
So you can use like ChatGPT first to do some research based on that service that you would like to offer, to assist you with some data to identify your ideal customer profile. You want to build. You want to serve people. We are in Machakos, right? You want to be selling mango juices, particular.
Why mango? Why?
Obvious, kuna maembe.
Yani wakama na maembe.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
the same WhatsApp group.
Yeah, so unataka kuuza mango, but unataka kuja na brand. I know we have various factories, so you have money, but now you want to become the high-class businesswoman. So first, you can do your research on various ideal customer profile that you can sell to, or if you are the producer of that particular product, you can also do research on various markets, international markets that you can sell to, because it helps you to achieve a particular objective. That's number one. On entrepreneurship also, you can use it to create various forms of products. We have digital products that you can sell to the next party. This is an area you can form things like ebooks that you can develop in a particular area. Assume you are in HR.
Yes.
Many people would like to be assistant on various areas. Assume you want to get into consulting. So you come up with
performance management.
Performance management, team management, conflict management and resolutions, employee onboarding. So you can use ChatGPT to help you with that particular area, and other forms of AI to assist you in generation of content or forming these ebook systems, right? There is also another aspect. Assume it's a lady who is working in accounting role. You want to translate these P&L of the balance sheet into a data or information that can be translated or understood by the next party. Assume it's your director or your juniors, whom you like them to understand the basis on their decision making or the reason you have made a particular decision. So that one will help you as a person to get to understand on that particular area. You are running a business, you are assume you are a retail trader or you are running a business, and you have customers who are often coming to your business to make inquiries. They do not make sales, but they are feedbacks. So you can also take this feedback and put them up into the chatbots or various systems, and then it gives you the opportunity to analyze the areas that you need to improve in your business. So we are talking about business and entrepreneurship. That's one area. And then there's another area that's very key, and that's on building your personal brand and content creation. Because we are running businesses, we want to be known for something, be it Moses, be it Dorothy, be it the Women Impact Show. So at the moment, you can use tools like Canva. We have Canva, which has the AI studio in it. So you can use it to assist you with graphic design.
Moses, let me cut you kidogo too.
Yeah.
Do you type, or what do you do? Or there are things that you just fix in your phone, in your laptop? What happens?
So with AI and ChatGPT, hautaki kuwa na machine ama laptop first. You can just start with the phone, and you download the Canva. First, you have to know the tool that assists you.
So it's an app.
Yeah, it's
that you download.
It's an app, and also you can access it through the Chrome or Firefox, your browser, to access it and create your account. So it has AI in it if you are using the Pro versions. So when you get into Canva Studio, you can just prompt. You have to know what you're trying to achieve. That's the initial. So when you come to the Canva, you can get various basic posters, graphic design, and something like this, which you can create with it. And once you are getting into the you can come with these out of that system. You can decide, now this is what I'm selling. I'm the one who is selling the posters. So that's an opportunity. You are trying to build your personal brand or business again. Unataka kufanya content on social media. So based on your business model, you can come and ask ChatGPT to give you a content calendar. Upate captions na description ya content uko nayo for the whole month, right? So
inakupea tu.
So that one, you will not need a social media manager to assist you in running your business ama ukose kuwa online. So there should be no excuse at the moment for not going online, even if you do not have an expert. So that's tool number 2, which is very crucial. When you come to content creation, there's an aspect of building a personal brand, like the women connection.
Yes.
So now you can leverage AI to create your own personal content, right? To share on these platforms based on your personality, based on your life experiences or professional experience and journey. And then you can be known on something. So that's on content creation. And then you talked about women as human HR and building their career.
Exactly.
So everything that you're trying to do always have a particular path or journey that we want to walk, and even in our professional lives that implies. So when it comes to career growth, it's a great area that you need to every single day I use AI. Let me say that first.
Okay.
So when it comes to career growth, assume where we both started was on making that CV.
Exactly.
And I'm sitting with
that
CV
tulitumia manko zetu to look what they can do with them.
Yes, that's why nimekaa na HR, all right?
I'm telling.
Yeah, so when it comes to making a CV, now you can use like the Kick Resume to make for you a CV that you can use to I can share with you now. Even
Please
if you have
do, because I'm floating. And I know the other women there who are floating.
Yeah. So there are many tools that we can achieve in career growth. First, it can be one. Every single time you are working as an employment, you need to be evaluating your career growth journey. You have a goal. You have employed me for 3 years. I'm feeling like I need to move to the next phase. So AI or ChatGPT can become my consultant to assist me fast track my career journey and how I can prepare myself to the next phase of my life. If ChatGPT have been working with Moses Were for this period of month, these have been my results. Which other jobs should I be applying for?
Career progression
for the next phase. How can I prepare for them? That's number one. We are talking about career growth. You are leading a department, and every single day you are receiving reports, data from other teams as an HR director or a team, and you want to make decisions. So you can use them for performance evaluation. Be it you as a team leader, be it you as an employee, and this helps with ownership of that role that you are handling, right? So that's on number 2. Career growth again, I've talked about consulting, performance evaluation, and then there is an issue in HR about onboarding your employees, talent match, and also you want to sort the best employee during the interview. So there are various HR related tools that you can also leverage through AI to assist you in achieving a particular goal, be it on screening through the CVs so that you can get to know, we have the LinkedIn has that particular capability for you to check on the various schools, and it sorts in a idea sort. These are the best students or best candidates for this role. So utakuwa umepata walikuwa wameapply watu 100, but inakwambia umebaki na watu
20.
So kwa
these
20,
are the best.
Yeah, these are the best na vile wali answer. So it's AI, artificial is in it. So utaona hawa watu wamebaki 20, utaenda again usort hawa 20 ni wangapi ndio naweza taka ndio niite interview, right? So that one itakuwa imequizia hiyo workload yenye ungeenda kuangalia from 100 people.
Exactly, going CV by CV, and also employing so many people also to go through those mini CVs.
Yeah.
Wow.
So hiyo itakuwa imereduce your particular aspect. There are issues that are in HR including you want to also look into conflict resolutions,
mental health issues.
So through the performance evaluation, because I do employees are also humans, and I do tie it to the work culture. So based on the reports that you are receiving or the behaviors that you have been assessing through them and the assessment tests, if you do always have, you can leverage AI to just give you insights. So it's about you understanding the journey that you are trying to walk. And now HRs are the champions of business growth, especially on aligning teams with organizations' goals and vision.
And
When we talk about
objectives,
AI and digital transformation, I believe that the HR department should be part of it. So back to you again.
Assuming now that you've decided now to go on my line of HR, assuming that we have several departments. One maybe it's water, another one is agriculture, another one is education, another one is maybe youth and sport. Can AI help us have a common objective? For the fact that now we have how do I call them? We have things that guide us through, like we have the Vision 30, we have the Constitution. If you want to align ourselves in the Constitution, maybe the vision, and also manifesto of our governor, maybe, can it help us have a common understanding on how to achieve those goals? Sorry, I'm diverted you to other things, I know. Is it possible?
Every organization is led by a mantra. And if it's an institution, they always have like the alma mater. And the organizations on this side, we have the visions and missions.
Exactly.
So missions are like the daily guidelines or the weekly goals that we have every single day in our departments. So your question, I'll transfer it back to the leadership. It first goes to the understanding of the leadership, because they understand the core elements that constitute to organization growth, the organization growth journey. So the understanding of the leadership and how each department contributes to its growth is something that's going to be crucial in every day that employees are showing up in this particular organization to perform their tasks. And this is also going to be tied up on how each department is achieving their goals, and also how you are setting objectives for them as a business leader, or as the CEO of that organization, or as the CTO, or based on the department that you are working in. So first, by understanding, having clarity about the goal, I believe it will be easy for you to bring up the department so that they can meet their specific objectives. Assume it's a county government or a government institution or parastatal that has the revenue department, has a marketing department, and has the department that deals on service delivery, the CTS, and the others. So they have their specific objectives.
Exactly.
So based on the results that they'll be giving you, the managers or the key stakeholders that are running those departments, the reports that they are giving you as the head of department or the head of the institution, you are in a position first to observe that this organization is giving us the right result that we expect from them from this particular law. So how can AI and technology increase efficiency on these roles?
Exactly.
So first, you can build infrastructures or systems for these key departments. If it's an organization a department that deals with service delivery, like you said, water, how are the payments done? All right. So that one,
the water bills.
The water bills, how are they done? Is there a digital system that you have in place? Assume it's an ERP, right, that you have in place. So a dashboard can be made by the CEO or by the system, whereby they can be constructing daily financial flow of the organization. And what does this mean or contribute to the organization growth? There is another team that deals with handling the services, the customers and their feedback. It can be even the marketing, right? So if the marketing handles them, how do I put it? If the marketing department handles the customers, how are the inquiries that are coming up for us in the organization? So again, you are going to build up like the chatbots, you have the CRMs that gives you data on every single day for you to see how they are communicating with us. So this one is going to assist you to understand the value proposition first of your business, how you are perceived also in the market, which is very critical. So you find that you will be evaluating and assessing that if it contributes to your business growth. And assume there's also a department that deals with technical services and that contribute to the growth. So you'll be receiving the different reports. So as I started, it's great to first have clarity on the vision and then build the right systems on which you want. So if there is a challenge, we talked about goal, if you want to know if they are contributing to business success.
Exactly.
So you will also look into the employees' skills gap.
Bring it on.
Employees' skills gap.
Yes.
If it's Moses who is underperforming in this department, or it's all this department,
we are not performing.
That's not performing.
Yes.
What do we need to do for this department so that they can hit their goals?
Their targets,
so you'll be looking on their performance over time, right? And
There's
the KPIs that you had set.
There's something we do in government, the performance appraisals.
Yeah.
Can AI support that?
Performance appraisals.
Yes, where we're able to gauge the targets, whether they've been met at a particular period of time. Can you use AI to do that?
Yeah.
God,
I think
I need,
we
I
can
need, I need
use,
to, I
we
need to
use
learn
AI, but
AI.
I want to give you a question. You gave me a goal at the beginning of a financial year. Did you give me the right resources? Right? Did you give me the right resources? Did you give me the right work culture? Did you give me the necessary support? Because these three key elements are going to contribute to the goals.
Yeah, sure.
And then there is human capital. The people who are handling these tasks, are they skilled in that particular area? Because now when they are skilled, they are in a position to build systems and infrastructures. Business aren't just managed by anyone. They must be efficient, productive, and have the capability first to measure the success in those particular area, or the scalability, or just to assist you in making decisions. So based on these 4 areas now I've touched on, now you are in a position to generate the data and insights to understand, do I need to build AI system for this? Do I need to build the systems for this? Is it the human manpower, or what's lacking in this particular area?
Capacitate.
Yeah.
So why should women embrace AI? Why should women embrace AI?
That's
and then one last question.
that's a great question, especially if you are asking it for the ladies who are listening to this conversation.
Yes.
So recently I was having a conversation with a friend, and since the AI disruptions start coming into place, Microsoft has fired 22,000 employees globally, and in May, which we are in, they fired 6,000 employees, and I believe women are also in there, right? So when you talk about women embracing AI, we are looking at 3 key areas, or 2. We are looking about efficiency, productivity, and also we are looking on revenue income, or just making an income. So these are 3 key areas that will push an individual to leverage AI tools in their workplace or in an area that they operate in. So women should embrace AI first to assist them to increase their skills level. May I believe in curiosity, having the desire to learn so that you can meet specific objectives. You can also scale, and also you can become more efficient and a renowned person in that particular area. So what do I mean? Women can leverage AI tools first to increase efficiency. If you are in professional journey, you want to build your career, AI can help you to achieve massive results, and this will come with massive benefits, particularly in that role. You can get promotion, or you can just stand out in that industry. Assume you're working in marketing,
best in what
you are doing what we said, like content creation. You are assisting, you are the solution provider in a department. So these are always going to come up with benefits, right? Also, there are opportunities that come with AI that you can't leave out. You want to make extra money. Everyone is always currently uchumi ya kasongo, kila mtu anafikiria.
Lazima tutafute ya kando.
Yeah. So
whether you like it or not.
Lazima. So mtu anafikiria second job.
Yeah.
So you can leverage AI to come into consulting. If you are a professional, you have the track record. I've worked and for these 20 years of experience.
Track record, very important.
Track record is
very important.
Because it builds credibility. So that's what I will always tell people. Don't just follow anyone because they have told you that I can do this for you. Follow them because of what they have done.
And you've seen them.
And even if you haven't seen them, there's something that they have always done. So that gives them an upper hand to educate you in that area. So you can become a renowned consultant in that particular area. Every single day, people have challenges in the HR department. So if you can leverage AI, you can understand how to build your business model to serve people in the HR beyond your organization. First, we talked about efficiency. You are efficient at your job. Now, you are building your personal brand online through AI to come up with content, talk about your experiences, and now to build a public a brand or a public image that's known for HR. So that's going to be known for as a consultant in that particular area.
Yes.
You are thinking about running a business. You are thinking about an idea, but you are thinking all your mind is on money. You don't need money at the moment to start. Idea is everything, right?
And I think that is where we go wrong. Not until I get this amount of money is when I'm going to start.
So based on the industry and you have the idea, I believe once you can conceptualize it so well, you can make up business plans, can come up with ebooks, or you can create digital products that you can always sell online to people or a particular niche, and then you can make revenue from that. So I talked about 3 areas: revenue, income, improvement, and also building your personal brand to attract opportunities. So those 3 key areas, I believe they can be very great if you leverage AI on as women, and then you can move to the next level.
Women connect.
Yeah, on career growth,
yes,
professional growth, or even in personal development.
Wow. Well, I'm telling you, someone can listen you for hours and just keep quiet as you speak, because I think this is information that people don't have. They want it, but they don't have. They don't know, and they don't know where to get it. And maybe to ask, AI seems to be very good, and it has so many benefits. And I think it will reach a point, most of the companies and organizations, they lay off people, because it seems that AI will become the thing of the day. They can do and they can use it for everything. So maybe if you can clarify, what are some of the risks of having AI on board?
Too much dependency on AI, first, without clarity, or you not being that intelligent to the level on which the data you are trying to get from it will lead to biasness. We have often heard about manipulation, but it's also happening on this age where people can become expert. They wake up today, they feed the information on AI, tomorrow they are the non-experts on that particular field. So it can bring in an aspect of biasness, where if I do not have clarity on the prompts I'm trying to feed into the AI, it can give me any feedback on it. And if I rely on it 100%, I go and I execute on it, I lose clarity or focus on what I'm trying to achieve. So there is also biasness on AI. So this one will happen on 2 ways. First, based on the feedback the AI is giving me, and it can also lead to another extreme level, which can be painful or negative on the execution. So first, you need to have the right mindset and intellectual capacity to understand how to leverage AI so that it gives you the right product. The risks being you lose credibility. When customers assume when you are calling a particular teleco network, and you are reaching out and you're finding that an AI system, right? You'll be feeling dissatisfied because there is lack of dissatisfaction. So too much again on dependency on AI can lead to some losses to some extent. It will increase efficiency in the job market, but it will also have some negative impacts that we can't live out. So on biasness, I believe that's a great area that we have to look on. And also when you talk about the risks that are associated with AI, and I believe there is also being left behind. If you do not adapt to technology at this day, age and era, I believe you lose a lot unknowingly, because you'll be seeing your next neighbors, the unfair advantage, if you have ever heard of it. You will be seeing your next neighbors, employees, getting to the next level of their careers by leveraging these tools and technology to be more efficient, and they'll achieve massive results, while you will be moving out of the business or employment in the next coming years, because you are not productive, you are not efficient, and you do not understand, you do not have much clarity on the road. So when it comes also to businesses, we can't leave businesses. There will be too much spend or exposure, too much expenditure that are going to manual tasks or some outdated roles being still in your organizations. That's why we have seen organizations like Microsoft, Google, and even many more, even in locally, are laying off their employees. So AI is now helping organizations to streamline their performances, their infrastructures, and also by the increase of productivity or the need of it, they are also cutting the budgets that they could have leveraged on the human capital to achieve various objectives. So you lose a lot by not leveraging your AI in this day age and era compared to 5 years ago.
So maybe to ask you, like now I know me, I'm so curious. I was waiting for this discussion that we have, because I'm really learning a lot of things, and I know so people outside there, they will learn a lot. So maybe to ask, do you have tools or specific ways on how women can now start using the AI?
That's a great question. First, I would say I do like personalizing my solutions
Yes.
because I know the goal that you have with the goal that the next person or the person watching this has is different. So there are tools that women and ladies, distinguished ladies of honor, can leverage in their workplace.
Hey, like the way you're appreciating us.
Yeah.
Right, distinguished.
Distinguished ladies
I'm
of
telling
honor,
you.
yeah. So you mothers, all right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
so there are various tools that they can use in there every single day. So if it comes to every day you want to do some research, you want to just brainstorm, the first go-to tool that everyone knows, I would say almost everyone knows, is called ChatGPT, right? So ChatGPT is one tool that we have heard of. You can ask it any query, and then it will give you a feedback. So that's one. And then if you are in business, you can leverage, and you want to do some videos, nice videos, you don't want to be seen, or you want to be seen based on what you are trying to achieve. You can use first a tool called, we have Runway, we have Runway ML that you can use. We also have video that you can use, and this will assist you with content creation. Remember, I talked about content creation. There is also another specific area that you can leverage. Another tool that you can use is called CapCut, right? Like the session we have done like this, or you are in business, you have gone outside or outdoors in an event, and then you want the scenes to be captured, and then you want to share some nice reels, snapshots from that particular session. So you don't have to be taking the images with Nokia C10 at the moment, and then you post them like that. So you can leverage CapCut to do your editing so that the images and the quality of your work is high class or premium. So that one also increases the credibility of your work. We have people in HR who can leverage the Kick Resume that I shared with you to assist you in looking into the CVs and doing the reviews. And there are also many more that are on that particular field. We have an aspect of people who are teaching, people who want to make notes, people who want to make presentations. We have Gamma, a tool called Gamma, that you can use to make for you a nice presentation within just 2 minutes, and then you have your whole presentation. So just key in this particular area is for you to be curious, and then based on the industry you are working in, there is always an AI tool or model that you can use. So based on the industry or in your area, there's always a tool that you can use. So the best thing that I can tell you today that you can do, you can just go into ChatGPT, the first tool I started with, and then ask it, now I am working on this particular role, give me a list of these 10 or 15 tools that I can use to achieve this goal. Then it's going to give you the list, and then you choose the best that work with you. Then there are premium, and then there are free tools. So best to start with free tools because you have limited resources. Then you'll achieve your goal.
Oh, insisted. Limited resources.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was so good. That was so powerful. I won't add anything to what you've told us. I'll be spoiling the information and confusing people. So maybe now at this time, tell us something from heart. Tuambie tu ile kitu iko kwa roho sasa. Tukusikize for like 1 or 2 minutes as we wind up, because I know you're so informed, you're so knowledgeable, and you have a lot to tell us. So as you wind up, tell us kitu.
First, I believe in this day age era where we are using AI tools, I use it every single day, and I use it almost in everything, in iteration, ideation, strategy development, and also sometimes I get to check on the feedback or to know how I want to coach some of my students.
So you do coaching? Huh?
Yeah, I do coaching and training because people have different goals and objectives, or they have higher expectations. So you have to help them to realize how they need to reach those goals, right? So that's what I always do alongside being a team leader Strive Creative. So you ask me on what I can say. I think if you are not leveraging AI, know that you are getting left behind every single day of your life. And the more you start to use AI, you will enjoy using it because you'll be feeling much better, energized, and you'll be getting the best results in that particular role that you're working, be it in business, be it in your career, or be it on the ideation space, on the ideation phase of your life, where you want to do something yourself. So don't fail short at learning. Ask, seek information, reach out to people who can help you to go to the next phase. And also, if you are a lady, this is not a moment for you to be sitting down, to be thinking about the next opportunity. Leverage, invest in your personal brand, and then be known for something. be known for something. That's my takeaway for this section.
There's something that people struggle with, and that is personal branding. And most people don't understand what is personal branding. And I remember when you were talking before the show started, we said your personal branding, it is what sells you out there. There are so many people who are doing shows. There are so many people who are practicing AI, but what makes you stand out? It is your personal branding and how best you are in what you do. So maybe Moses, if people wanted to reach you out, because I've tested you, I've seen you, and I've walked the journey with you, and I know you're the best person to guide people on technology, on AI, on creativity, and all that. Where can they find you, and how can they contact you? How available are you?
First, you have asked the last question, which I wouldn't say I'm available.
Oh, you want to? I like that.
But I'm reachable.
You're reachable.
I'm always reachable first on the phone call. You can contact me on 07 41 71 86 71 through a phone call. I'm always very reachable for conversations, and I do provide around 15 minutes discovery call to assist on iteration of the idea or of the goal that someone asked. So from there, and then we do book a consultancy session to get to know if it's a training or which the solution that's supposed to be provided to someone. So that's always my approach in business development or working the channel. So on social media, I'm available on LinkedIn as Moses Were, and I'm on TikTok, Facebook, and X as Moses Were _digital, and also on Instagram. So you can always find me on those social media platforms. And also, you can check on our website. I run a company called Strive Creatives. You can check on www.strivecreatives.africa, because our vision is beyond the local market.
CEO, I'm telling you.
So that's our goal. We are looking forward to transforming the African continent with a global mindset, perspective, and to build brands and businesses that can transcend generations. Because we believe if our ancestors are the people who built Europe and UK, why is it that the big businesses like Safaricom, Airtel, they still rely on organizations that are in the diaspora, and we have the best friends that are here. So that's the vision, to make sure that we build Africa and make it a great society. Yeah.
Wow. I don't think there's any need for me to add anything, and I'm so honored by them, Moses. I didn't take you for granted, and having created that time to come and share with us what you have for the, for the passion, and also to impress women. Yes, I said this connection. There are so many women who have managed to grow their career, grow in politics, grow in governance, and yet there's another person there, a young woman who is trying now to be what they are. But they don't know the skill, they don't have the skills, they don't know how, but they have the passion, they have the zeal to become those great women. So having people like you on board, I think will be like the linkage of information from where they are to becoming the women of greatness that they want to become the women of substance that they want to become. And you can always become what you want to be in life by branding yourself, by knowing what you want to achieve in life. So I would add more, but I request that we host you again, because I know you have a lot. Najua tu ni time inatupiga chenga, but I know you are so knowledgeable and you have a lot of information that you need to tell to people. So up to this time, let me say thank you to the viewers, to the new subscribers that you're working with us this journey, and kindly subscribe, because there is more that is yet to come. There are other people that are coming, great, like Moses. So tunashukuru sana for being with us. With those few remarks, thank you.